Who went in for the kiss first?
I did.
Brooks did. We were
chicken, I'll be
talking
honest.
and freaking he like gave himself away. Like kept losing his train of thought and like, you know, I was like, what is he doing? Okay guys, y'all want a boyfriend tag, so we are doing one right now. And I put out a poll on Instagram and I was like, everyone just send me questions so we can ask Brooks.
I haven't seen any of these questions yet. You were laughing. You were like kind of giggling at them right
I was, there were some funny ones in here. So this video is mostly gonna be like get to know Brooks, but there probably will be questions about both of us slash us together. So we're just gonna answer all y'all's questions because everyone wants to know who's the funny one in the relationship.
Me. We're both funny.
We're both funny. I laugh at Brooks more than he laughs at me. What's your favorite food?
Oh, I like steak.
Steak?
Steak is my favorite.
I
like barbecue.
Such a like manly thing to say. Oh, I like steak. What is your major?
I am pre-finance. So there's still a few more classes that I have to take before I can apply for the finance program at BYU. So I'm taking those this year and then I'm hopefully getting into it.
Finance.
So finance. Yeah.
Finance. First thing you noticed about each other?
You can go first. Ladies first. Ladies first.
What? That's not fair. Well, Kaylin had hyped Brooks up for so long before we actually met. So I feel like when I met him, I was like, oh, I already know you. But he was really, honestly, I would say he was really cute. That was the first thing I noticed. I was like, okay, he's like got an attractive little face.
And the first thing I noticed about you, probably like how cute you were too. I remember like when I first saw you and we hugged and everything, I made eye contact and noticed your eyes and like.
It's my best feature in my opinion, my eyes. Oh, how are y'all gonna make long distance work?
This is a good one.
This is a good one. For the first like couple weeks after I left Utah, we literally just like FaceTimed every day.
Even like a couple
times a day.
I bet there were times when we fit like, it was probably like 5 hours.
We FaceTimed a lot. We would just like make sure that we would do little things for each other, like sending treats, like he sent me flowers, just like small things. And then he came and visited me and then he extended his trip, so he's here even longer. And then I'm going out there in October, so we're just kind of doing it so that we're going back and forth, seeing each other in person, but then also like putting in effort to make sure that we're like talking and stuff when we're not together. Obviously, neither of us are pros. We just started this, so if you guys have any advice, leave them in the comments. Oh, did Brooks move closer to Texas to be closer to you? No. Brooks is just staying for a very long. He stayed for 2 weeks. He's just hanging out with me while we film all these videos and do fun stuff. But he lives in Provo. He goes to school in Provo. Are you a pet person and does Finn like you?
I love pets. My family, we have a few dogs of our own, so I'm definitely a pet person.
I think he like genuinely can tell that there's like somebody else that is also a priority in my life now. And so he was kind of wary at first.
Like there'd be times where I'm petting him and like he was on his back enjoying it, and then all of a sudden like
he'd be like, wait.
It would click in his head, and then he'd start growling, he'd
be like, wait, never mind, I can't like you. Oh, what do you think Brooklyn's ideal date is?
Oh, definitely something fun, spontaneous, adventurous.
Honestly, our first date might have been like my dream date.
Just adventurous, fun.
No pressure, you know?
Yeah.
How many other girls have you dated?
Oh.
The tea, I'm giving y'all the tea.
Like exclusively, like 3 other girls before Brooklyn.
So I've only dated 2 people outside of Brooks, so we're pretty much on the same playing field. Okay, when is your birthday?
My birthday is December 22nd.
And mine's December 31st. So not only do we pretty much share a birthday, but we also almost pretty much share a name.
True.
Everyone here was asking if does it annoy you that our names are similar?
No.
I kind of like it.
Your family, your mom, they call you Brooks. And so like a few times your mom was like, hey Brooks, I'm like, yeah. And she'd be like, oh sorry, I mean Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Have you guys argued? No.
I don't think we've been close to arguing yet.
No,
like,
not even close. What is Brooklyn's best feature?
Oh shoot. Brooklyn was telling me we were doing this, so I was like, okay, what are some like potential questions here?
Did you think about this one? So he has an answer prepped for it.
Well, the thing is, like, you say everyone says your eyes, and they are one of your best features, but like, I don't want to say that because like that's what everyone tells you. You know what I mean?
So unoriginal.
It's like if they give you a unique compliment, then you always remember it. Okay, but your eyes are up there. Like you have beautiful eyes. But also, I really like your smile.
Thank you.
I don't know, it just like lights up the room and stuff. It makes me smile. Is this a good one? read it.
I just think these are funny because these people are like so serious and I'm like, I'm like getting a kick out of it. Who do you think will or Artie does wear the pants in the relationship? We each have a leg.
Yeah, we each have a leg.
Brooks. How did you know he was the one? I don't know. Things were just easy. I told you this.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, it was just like an instant connection. We got along super well, and I found myself being like very much myself around him, like not having to put forward energy and effort. Like it came naturally, which was nice. I wanted to spend more time with him, like it, and that was a big light bulb going off in my head that things were like good and that he was the one. Because like not that I don't feel that way about everyone, but more so for him. I guess the first sign was that I extended the date. It was like the date, and then like he said something about Dr. Pepper and was like, we should go to the store. And then we went to the store, and then I was like, we should hang out at the house. And like I kept extending it.
You were pretty smooth about it, I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Some of these questions.
They're so serious.
Yeah. Oh, is Brooklyn hot? Yes.
Thank you.
Easiest question. Oh, this one.
Oh yeah. Do you get along with the rest of my family?
Yeah, I do.
He does.
I really like your family a lot.
My family really likes him, so it's working out pretty
like,
well.
What other ones?
Ooh, do you play any sports?
I love playing sports. I played football in high school, but right now I don't. I decided to let that dream
Slip away.
kind of go off in the distance. Focus on school, which is probably better.
So I saw these two questions earlier, and I thought they were good, so I'm gonna ask Brooks them. Do we have the same religious beliefs? So Brooks is Mormon and I'm Mormon, so we like religiously have the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Like it works out for us.
Yeah, we both believe the same things.
Okay, so the second question that people were asking was, do y'all plan on waiting for marriage? Which I thought it's something I talk about.
We both are. We're both waiting for marriage.
We both like religiously and just like personally have the belief that, you know, you wait till marriage. So that's something we're choosing to do in our relationship. I know it's something Bailey and Asa are choosing to do. And all of y'all are always asking. So yes, we are both personally and religiously choosing to wait for marriage. You're welcome. Answer Joe's
Double thumbs
questions.
up.
Who went in for the kiss first?
I did.
Brooks did. First of all, I thought he was gonna kiss me the night before because
But then I got nervous and
we
I
were
chickened out, I'll be
talking
honest.
and freaking he like gave himself away. We were talking and he like kept losing his train of thought and like, you know, I was like, what is he doing? He like could not speak.
At the same time, I was like thinking about like how am I gonna like kiss Brooklyn?
Yeah.
But then I got nervous. I was like, no, I'm just not gonna do it.
So then he waited till the next day. The whole time I was like anticipating getting kissed because I was like, I know he wants to kiss me. We were standing at the doorway and he just went in and he kissed me finally. So yeah, that's our first kiss story. But so I saw somebody earlier ask who made the first move in y'all's relationship. I think technically it was me.
How though? Like,
I mean, it was like
that's true though.
It was like kind of mutual. Like we kept both wanting
But there
to
was
hang out.
there was never like I like tried to hold your hand.
No,
You know, that was like really like a determiner, like
yeah.
like
I think we were kind of on the same page throughout the whole thing. Like we both mutually were like continually trying to see each other and hang out
and we both knew when we were hanging out, it wasn't just like more than just like hanging out as friends.
Yeah, exactly. Did you have any hesitations being part of like the video series and like going on the date?
When I first heard about it and they were explaining to me that it's gonna be a video and everything like that, in my mind, I don't know why, but I just like imagined
like the card,
like someone with like a big camera like following us around, and like a bunch of people watching, and that was what I thought very first when Caitlin texted me, and in my mind I was just like, like I don't know, like, if it's like that, like I'm a little on the fence about it. When I talked to Caitlin, she explained it, and it made it sound a lot more low key than I made it out to be in my mind.
Low key.
It's pretty low key. I was talking to my little brother, and I was telling him about it and everything like that. I wanted to do it, but at the same time I was a little nervous to. I feel like
it's just an unknown. Like
it was just so random, and I had to make a decision soon.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my little brother, and he was like, "Dude, why not? You're right. Like, yeah, I want to do it. Like, I want to go on a date with Brooklyn, and it worked out."
Yay!
So.
Oh, have you met Asa? And how do you get along?
Yes, Asa is the man. He's awesome.
Oh, how old is Brooks?
So this December, I'll be 22.
He'll be 22, so he'll be 2 years older than me for how many days? 9?
9 days.
9 days. He has not let me forget that.
I'm dating a younger woman.
Oh my god. He's like, oh yeah.
Be 2 years older than you.
Before you met Brooklyn, did you ever think you'd find someone like her?
I always hoped I'd find someone like her.
How are you handling everything suddenly being in the public eye?
Honestly, I haven't really thought about it a whole lot.
He's like
I've never had no one's like been like, oh, I see you on Brooklyn Bailey's channel, you know, like, I don't know, it just feels like normal.
Did I have second thoughts about choosing Brooks? No. Did I even hesitate?
No. Ooh, I got a question. Because they were like, what's Brooklyn's idea of her dream ideal date?
Oh,
What do you think my ideal date would be?
something on the water.
Uh-huh.
Like like water sports. Spend a day at the lake, on the boat.
That sounds pretty nice right now.
What are your intentions? Are you going to hurt her?
No! That is my least, that's the number one thing I am not going to do.
Hurt me?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate not being hurt. So, this is a good question. When will we both graduate? I graduate May 2021, so I'm a senior this year. Brooks, on the other hand,
I still got him a little bit.
he lived in Madagascar for 2 years teaching about Jesus. So he's behind me 2 years in school, so he's actually just a sophomore. So you'll graduate, what year will you graduate? 2020?
2024. Or wait, so
It's 2020.
wait, it's 2020? Wait,
2022.
so 2020. What is wrong with me? I have this year and then 2 more years after.
Yeah, so we have a little bit of a gap in like when we're gonna graduate. Okay, y'all, there was an official outro for this video, but my camera just quit working, and so the clip got lost, so I'm doing a quick outro right now. That is Brooks. That is my boyfriend. I'm obsessed with him. Hopefully you guys are too, because he's literally the best. If you guys have any more questions for us or for him, leave them in the comments below. We'll try and answer them. But that's all we have for you guys, so we'll see you next week. Bye. Mwah.